I remember this with wristbands. That was the thing.
What in the world is going on? What in the
Oh, and they got straps.
What in the Donald Trump is going on over here?
Where's my Airbnb?
I know. Black Little Mermaid.
Blacker mermaid.
I got a chin strap.
No, it wasn't.
Yo, you,
Man, you need a brush.
you like you're in Atlanta.
You got
That's how them Atlanta dude.
Atlanta bros look like that.
I'm like, yo, I can tell if you kind of look like a woman, but you look like, you really want dudes.
Mr.
How y'all
Ma'am,
doing?
come on
No,
now.
man, like, yo, you got a mustache, dude. You a dude. I ain't trying to holler at you. Kind of fake me out a little bit.
It's a 5 o'clock shadow, ma'am. Get away.
Chicken&Rice.
What's up, Electronicons? Welcome to the Chicken and Rice show of Anderson, South Carolina. I'm here with two ghosts. We got JP. We got Kevin Norris. Welcome to the show, gang. Let's get this started. And today is August 4th. You know what that is? International Friends Day.
Friends Day.
Go hug a friend, text them, tell them I love you or I hate you, depending on what type of relationship you got with them. I talk smack with my friends all the time, so I don't think we ever said I love you. And if we do, we probably pick that other person. Sorry. It's good to have emotional intelligence, kids, but sometimes this stuff's just funny.
And sometimes get you laughed at.
And it is, especially my
friends.
friends.
Be real. It's gonna be real.
If we don't roast you, we don't love you. That's just how it is.
right.
We have to.
Yeah, if I talk about your mama, then yeah, I definitely.
I love your mama. I know her personally.
We are friends.
I never let nobody meet my mama. None of my friends. She was too crazy. I told them stories of her tales and then walked away. That was it. You not meeting my mama. Sanctified Holy Ghost filled. Get out of here. Before was a criminal. But anyway.
I had that too. If my mom came down, if my mom had to come to school to pick me up for something, especially something I did wrong, I was gonna get preached to. The whole school was gonna get preached to.
Oh, yeah.
It was going down because she was a Sunday school teacher and a preacher.
Oh.
Boy, you ever got chewed out in Jesus' name? That's
Oh
different
my
right there.
goodness!
That's
Yeah,
different right
that
there.
hit different. Ooh, it hit
The
different.
wind started blowing. Who's in
And hark, a wind came from the east.
I know.
What was that? That was a movie where the mama came to the school. I think it was like a basketball movie or something like that. The boy wasn't listening. The mama came to the school and sat in class.
Oh, yeah,
and
it
was
was
he knows.
Coach Carter.
Coach Carter.
Yeah, Coach Carter.
Stephanie
Yeah.
Johnson Rice did this to me, and I was doing my work. I always did my work. She's wanted to come see if I was actually being good. Horrifying.
I can see you doing that.
That's gonna tell you who your friends are.
Oh,
What?
If your mama comes to the school, you're gonna have friends that's gonna cut you down. You're gonna have friends that might have you back. Where you sit over in the corner crying.
Boy, what?
And those friends will be the
So
ones
it's
say,
gonna be okay, man.
Miss
It's gonna
Johnson,
be
how you
okay.
doing, Miss Johnson? How you doing?
Man, I never let them eat. No, there ain't no way. You can say, hey, of course, you gotta say hey to when you come get me from the house. You know, hey, man, Johnson, can Steph come out and play? Yeah, I finished my homework and everything. You don't need no other conversation beyond that. I promise you don't want no other conversation beyond that. Oh, my God.
You don't want these problems.
At all. My mama can't cook. She don't do it. She just be at the house. You don't need nothing in this house. Don't come here. Don't use the bathroom. Go around outside. That's all you need.
So I was raised in the country, so it's like if I did have friends, I didn't have nobody around the block. You know what I'm saying? Like where I was at, it was so secluded. It was cow pasture, and the school is like 3 miles that way. So it's like if I want to talk to my friends, we had to get on the phone.
Oh, you talk to the animals.
How you doing, Mr. Moo Cow?
I know.
My friends are at school.
Oh my God, that was the worst. Your friend being sick and you still going to school, your life is over.
Oh my God! You're
I'm
talking
just-
about a long day.
Oh my God. Lunch by yourself. You realize you ain't got no other friends. You got that one friend out sick.
You're right. You had to fake it with somebody else, so you
Boy,
really didn't get along with
These
it.
people ain't never seen you. Hey, man, what you doing over here?
I used to hate when dudes used to do that to us, our crew, the popular guys, when they got kicked out of the popular group, then they started hanging and eating lunch with us. I'm like, what you doing? Eating lunch with us?
Like, no, you can't come
got
to
kicked out.
We've been unpopular from the
Team,
beginning.
Nah, Nah, you can't sit
can't
with the
join
B team
now.
now. You
I
can't sit
know.
with the B team now.
Okay.
We be in junior varsity. Get out of here.
Uh-huh.
Go ride the behind. Go ride the bench. Go ride the bench. Can't hang with the second string.
Oh my God, no.
Anybody have first string friends and second string friends? So you have kind of
Oh,
you have
yeah.
friends and then you have acquaintances.
Of course.
Yeah.
They can't meet each other. They just it's two separate
it's
friend groups.
It's like, listen, if this guy over here that I know meet this guy over here that I know, there's gonna be some furniture moving. I'm just saying.
Boy. See, me being friends with everybody, I used to have some friends who didn't like this other friend, so I definitely can't have y'all around each other. Y'all can't come to my birthday party because I know it's gonna be scraps. Just let it be. It's cool. It's whatever.
And that's the worst thing in the world, to have two of your friends fighting each other and you stuck in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Boy.
Oh,
Both of y'all
God.
stop.
That's enough. Like, man, you gotta quit. You gotta quit. Really? Because he was with me. I'm just saying.
For real. And I hate to be that friend, but at least I'm telling you the truth, my man. I'm trying to help you out.
Uh-huh.
He got hands. I seen him fight. Ever since grade school, he been like that. Don't do that.
I know I met a lot of my friends from, my mom used to play spades with other people. So come spade night, I'm up with somebody else out there. Thing you know, I don't know them, but we still with us so long we playing spades. We became
So
I ended up spending the
like-
night with them.
You're like
I got
spades,
games.
play dates.
I know. I so did. Well, the spades came in handy when I became friends with people. You want to play spades too? Okay, hey, how you doing?
My mother was antisocial. Only friends I had was me, myself, and I.
I found out like years later that I had friends call and want to spend the night. And I didn't find my mom.
Your mama did-
My mom
nah.
didn't even tell me. I was like, yeah, he called here saying he wanted to come spend the night. I was like, Mama, that was 10 years ago. Why did you tell somebody?
Hey, she could let me go now. I want to let you know.
So I
Please
can-
forgive me.
right now, I feel that I can disclose this information.
She waited for the statute of limitations to break to make sure he couldn't come back. Yeah, he got 3 kids now. He ain't coming over here. Yeah, you know him.
Oh, I had one of my friends that was a girl that wanted to come spend the night.
Uh-oh.
And
Oh.
my mom told me that about 10 years later. Say, oh, fast girl, she ain't coming over here. She all fast. I was like, what does that mean, fast? And like, I mean, come on, like Jackie Joyner Kersey. What are we talking?
But for real though, fast. I ain't heard that.
Fast.
Fast.
She's
You're
so fast.
And we just knew as kids what that meant.
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't F-A-S-T, it was F-A-S.
Yeah, fast.
Yeah, you're fast.
Fast.
She too fast. I said, well, slow it down. What do you mean?
Well, she slow down when I'm around.
You were talking about people spending the night. We started out living with my grandmother, and then we ended up moving. And with my grandmama and I, you can spend the night. You know, my grandmama, she was like one of those old school people where, no, you don't spend the night over their house, and they don't spend the night over their house.
Yeah.
Well, my mama, when she moved out and all that stuff, yeah, it was like, I had a couple of dudes, my spade friends that I made
My
from
spade
my
friends.
spades. Man, spades, yeah, they would come over and stuff. And the good thing, well, I'm saying not the good thing, but the cool thing was my mama had a boyfriend who owned this nightclub. And like Fridays and Saturdays, they wouldn't get home till about 1 or 2 o'clock because that's when the club closed. So me being me, my sister had some friends, and I was like,
Kevin's the
yo.
Hey,
How y'all
Stacy.
doing?
I know, hey. Now,
Which one of y'all fast?
Some of them were booger bears, but you know, booger
Say
bears
booger
dead.
bears.
I was like,
Oh,
yeah. But you know, I was like, yo, I did a lot of devil
Kevin was fast.
Yeah, I was fast.
A little fast.
Oh, dear, boy.
Ain't no
Hey,
way.
hey,
I know.
Keisha. How you doing?
Boy. Because I knew, like I said, I knew what time my mom and them got back. So it was like, y'all don't play hide and go get.
Hide and go get is crazy.
Yo, we used to play that for real. I'm telling you, that was a summer thing. We play hide and go get.
What's
And you
up,
tried to
Scott?
get the best girl who you had a crush on, and then y'all go get your little kiss or whatever. But yeah.
What? That's like that 7 minutes ahead in weirdest games. Ain't no way I'm playing with y'all kids. I'm sorry. First of all, Stephanie Johnson gonna hear that coming from a mile away.
First of all, the
She
statute,
gonna be in the closet.
the statute of limitations has run out on all these events, so we can.
Of course, these are kids.
Oh, yeah,
We're
yeah,
kids doing
yeah.
this. It's not.
These are kids' games.
Yeah.
Well, I was at the house. I wasn't doing. I couldn't go outside.
Yeah, boy, go outside and play hide and go get. Oh, I like her. I'm going to her. Somebody else get like, golly, now he got to kiss her and they got to go off somewhere. I'm like, man, Make me sick.
Y'all really need something else to do. Yeah. Anybody have a basketball, no football, no nothing?
We good with the comments and all that stuff, right?
So
I can say what I want to say.
Say
Oh,
what
you
you want.
can
Okay,
say
all right.
it.
I'm gonna say this right here. When we play Hide and Go Get, oh man, this is crazy. Y'all the only people who I've ever said this to. So this is the exclusive.
Oh,
you are the
exclusive.
only person that know about this besides the people. But we were talking about Hide and Go Get, and it was this girl. I'm not gonna say her name. I'm gonna make her name. I'm not gonna be Melanie.
Okay.
It was my homeboy's cousin, and she would come see him during the summer, and so we played Hide and Go Get, like I said, and I ended up getting her. So what happened was he had his mama's keys. So like I said, we like 9 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock. Like I said, we had to be in the house by 11 o'clock, which we all right in there. So I got her, and this chick, I'm small now, so you know I was smaller then.
Now.
And this chick, I was in 5th grade, she was about to go to the 6th grade, so she was like developed as a woman to me. My little eyes compared to seeing her, I'm like, dang, this is a grown woman. So we had to hunch. Oh yeah, I don't hunch it. You know, that's when you lay. I'm sorry.
You
Sorry.
do what?
So this is what I did. I just laid on top of it. I was scared.
You were taking is what it was. This is
I was like, oh man, but yeah, I never
Melanie, if
forget.
you're watching,
we know what you
Yeah. She
What the-
she knows. She remember.
Kim would like to apologize.
I know. I didn't do what I was supposed to do.
You wasn't doing nothing. It was a
Yo, I'm telling you, we did.
Nah. I think this is why my mom wouldn't let me be outside at 6 o'clock.
I'm telling you, man, we did during the summertime. It was crazy. It was crazy, man.
I only had my
Yeah.
friends at school. I never really, when I lived in the trailer park, it was over with, kids everywhere. And you might not like the ones over in this section, but this section right here was party at.
Yeah.
But other than that, nah, wasn't nobody coming over. You ain't staying at the house, and I got invited to stay over, but I never stayed. I get over there and be like, you know what? I'm ready to go home. It's not, I was a homebody when I was younger. That ain't it.
I don't like the way y'all living up in here.
For real, y'all ain't got no roaches. Y'all got food in here. What's the struggle?
What is this? Where is the government cheating?
Exactly. You got a game system? It's too rich for my blood.
I think all of my friends was in the struggling area, and I guess that's why we became so close because it was. Oh, you ain't got no mom. I mean, you ain't got no dad. I ain't got no dad either. Hey, we good.
No dad, right?
I know. But it was, man. Now we was talking earlier. Are there any people that you were friends with as when you were younger that you still communicate with or still friends with now? I know we had talked about that earlier when the camera was on.
Actually, one of my best friends from high school, from elementary school all the way through high school, I just ran into him like 2 weeks ago, and hadn't seen him in a couple years.
Yeah.
So Greg, if you watching, what up, dog?
Greg. Chicken and Rice say what's up.
Yeah.
What about you, Stephen?
I'm about to say same when I elementary to high school, but in high school was when I started actually, I guess, being cool.
Yeah.
I was the weirder kids, but I was weird enough that everybody loved me. It was just like, hey, that's Step. You can't be mad at Step.
Yeah.
But yes, I have, I think 2 friends that I still speak with now. We still good. They got their lives, families, kids, and all that. I don't bother them, but every once in a while we might take and be like, what you doing?
Oh yeah, that's what's up.
That actually is pretty cool. Of course, growing up, you only gonna, your friends gonna wean out. Because afterwards, everybody started growing to their personal opinions
Life
and all
take
that.
over, man.
Yeah.
Life take over.
And that's cool. Sometimes you only have too many friends. You got too many friends, you got problems. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah.
And ain't nobody that friend. And if he is, it's gonna get you in trouble.
I know.
What about you?
I got 2 of them. Well, I got a whole bunch of them, man. One dude, he ended up being my best man when I was married. Named Ken Walls. Ken, I'm hollering at you, but he moved to Atlanta, and he got his own family and stuff. But they used to make us fight, man. We'll be riding the bike, going to the store and all that stuff, and hanging out. And all of a sudden, the older guy be like, "Want y'all box? Want y'all?" And I'm like, "Yo, this dude, I ain't know nothing about husky clothes until Ken. Ken was bigger than I was. I was wearing slim. Ken had husky jeans. I'm like, yo, this got a husky jeans on. But they did, man. They used to make us fight for no reason. And the good thing about it was we end up fighting or whatever. Later on, You know how to bike, yeah. You get on the bike.
Oh yeah.
That's how it was as friends, man.
They taught you a very
Friends
valuable
of the
good
kid.
lesson. After them 30 seconds, y'all squabble, it's gonna be whatever
Yeah.
that point in
But we
there.
were just getting along, and then all of a sudden, them older guys put peer pressure on us. It was like, we're gonna make y'all fight.
But you gotta go. That's like a what's it called when like they tell you how to be a man. It's like the what's it called? I can't remember what it is, but basically you gotta do this to show that you were a man.
Oh,
yeah.
Rite of passage.
Rite of passage,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You gonna be in the country. Can you fight? No. Fight your cousin right now. Show me what you
Oh,
see.
yeah.
Well, they got like test your skill at the coach.
Test
Nah.
your mic.
Finish him.
You heard of Mortal Kombat? This is family combat. Fight your cousin. Be like, why?
Well, we did. Like I said, then another homeboy named Corey, which like I said we Facebook friends and all that. But another situation that happened. I'm telling me and him, and I know Stefano was a little bit too young to know about that. But you remember when we used to have the Soul Night Sundays at the skating rink over there by the DMV?
Yeah, I remember that.
And when we was out of school on Monday, they had it on Sunday. But we would practice on the porch of his mama and dad's house, and we had the flyest routine. Get to the skating rink and just get chicken and wouldn't even do it, man.
Oh man.
But I remember one time before we go on, I want to say about this one. His dad, and rest in peace to his dad. His dad was like the only dad that we had in our like community, so he was like everybody's dad. But I spent the night over his house, and my stomach was tore up. So we in there listening to music and stuff, and I'm like, yo, okay, it's the bathroom. I ain't know if I had to take a crap or if I had to throw. You ever been that sick when you know? But I'm over his house and I'm like, man, do I sit down or do I just throw up on this man floor? So I ended up sitting down and pooping. I mean, it was like liquid. It was, and I was throwing up, and I heard his mom and daddy talking through the door. We gotta take him home. I'm like, nigga, I just got here. Like, I had been there for like 5 or 10 minutes, and I had to take me right back, man. But
boy, hey,
yeah,
you can't
that
get
was
them other kids now sick. I'm sorry, I dropped you off too. You came in, I'll be sick again.
Whose kid is he?
I know, man. I've never been that sick. I'm like, hey,
That's why he's so small. He keep releasing it.
I know.
Hold your food in, boy.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, like
Dang.
man, I did. I was so embarrassed. I was like, dang, I only been there for like 5 or 10 minutes, and I gotta go back home.
But they don't know. That let you know who your true friends are.
Yeah.
You go through something like that, and you still got, and they still with you. You're like, yeah, okay, we down for
For
life.
real, yeah.
Of course, we know we're gonna roast you about it, but we were
Oh, yeah.
we got you.
You gonna hear
I
about
know.
it.
You gonna hear about
For
that
real.
right there. I'm sorry, y'all see me on my phone. I'm not like checking this while I'm sitting here. I'm looking at these stats about friendship. That's what we is. And it says 49% report having 3 or fewer close friends. 36 report having between 4 or 9 close friends. Impossible. 13% say they have 10 or more close friends. And 12% say they ain't got no close friends at all. They don't care. I want to say I don't got no close friends. I got maybe 2. I'm guessing I'm in that 40. What did they say? 49%. So we almost half of the world got 2 or 3 close friends.
Yeah.
And I think that's good enough. Everybody can have a friend.
All these close friends, the ones that got like 10, 12, those are drug dealers.
You ain't
You
lying.
right. You right.
For real.
What?
Let me move his weight.
That's their friends.
You trying to make some money? Well, no, let me not say it like that. Kids don't sell drugs.
Nah.
Don't
It's
do
not
drugs,
really worth
don't
it.
sell drugs.
It's too much. Just
Don't-
you know,
just
kids
don't.
can't watch this. Well,
Yeah.
kids can't watch this, but if you're watching this, don't sell drugs, kids.
I know.
Adults,
They don't even have commercials like that no more that said don't. You remember they had a,
boy, the type.
this is your grade on drugs. Any questions?
They gave up.
Boy, Terry Nicely taught me I ain't gonna never smoke a cigarette. Terry, I'm sorry that she passed away. I apologize to her family and anything that they got going on. But Terry really scared me straight. That little tool coming down her throat let me know I don't want no type of cigarettes. Now, I ain't want drugs, no way. Mama let me know you do drugs, I'm gonna kill you. So I knew I had to be like 18 before I tried anything. And I still didn't want it. After hearing how they have you hooked and be like, you know what? I don't need my house. Let me go sell my house.
I
for
know,
some
for
drugs.
real.
Nope.
I had friends and family members that went through it, and I watched them and was like, okay, I think I'm gonna pass on this one.
For real.
What you say you was on? Yeah, cross that out.
I'm not gonna experiment with that one.
Yeah. I know you're talking about cigarettes. I remember when I tried to smoke, I don't know. My mom was the type of person where, okay, if you say you're gonna do this, I'm gonna sit here and watch it. And my mom smoked cigarettes, and she was like, I said, let me get a cigarette. I'm like hot, like ninth grade or whatever. And she was like, all right. She said, I'm telling you, you're going to smoke this cigarette all the way. I'll be darned. I lit that cigarette and she watched me smoke that whole thing. And I was like, man, I said, never again. I know. For real. Cigarettes stunt your growth also.
That's what it was.
So don't smoke cigarettes. You'll never grow.
You see, just
Trust
that
me.
one did him like that. Don't do.
Or put green beans in your pocket. That was the episode.
So if you haven't watched the old episodes,
I know. You want to know about the green beans in the
caught up?
pocket.
That's why you gotta stay in, stay on. You feel what I'm saying? You never know when I bring back. You have a throwback moment.
Come on, electrolytes. Stay with us.
Come on, electronics.
But I got a homeboy that we ended up being cool. My ninth grade year, he moved from Belton to Anderson, and I know he's not gonna care about this, but this dude, he came over to the house, and we like high school people, we into music and all that stuff. He was like, "Yo, I gotta use the bathroom." I'm like, okay. It took a while, and so I looked, and at the bottom of our bathroom thing, I could just look. He had them Jesus sandals on, and this dude was tapping it. I was like, this dude doing at my house. He don't even know me, but he taking a crap. But I was like, yo, and so he came over to the house a couple of Saturdays ago, and we laughed, and I said, yo, you remember that time you didn't even know me, and you took a crap at my house? I was like, man, you talking about friendship. You feel comfortable if you take a crap at somebody's house. You should have met not that long ago.
Boy, listen, my friend, we are not on a boo-boo basis. So we need, I need to see you at least 3 or 4 more times.
Yeah, that's 3 or 4 bike rides. I ain't even talk. Do you have a daddy? You ain't even told me.
I know.
You ain't got no father. You use my toilet. That's the only way.
You have disrespected my throne.
I know. I was like, hey.
Statistics say the average person has 3 to 5 very close friends, 10 to 5 people in their circle, and 150 acquaintances in their social network.
Good.
50.
I
can't.
I can keep up with it. I'm sorry.
just no.
Only time I do that is if I'm on Facebook and of that day it says it's your birthday. You'll get a happy birthday out of me then.
Yeah,
Other than that, I can't.
First thing I know, I gotta see when was your last post. Because if it's like 2010, I'm like, yo, you either dead or you ain't on Facebook no more.
You ain't on there.
Well, I gotta check and make sure that I'm not friends with you 5 separate times.
Yo, yeah, that's another one. Yeah, for real.
Yeah, there's plenty of them.
I'm gonna tell the first one happy birthday.
That's I'm
gonna tell the first.
And you better see the rest. Your other they better see it.
Gotta be a Facebook numbers.
Friends and Facebook friends is a whole different thing.
Oh yeah.
Man.
Because Facebook friends is almost like, oh my God, you gotta go through your list every once in a while and just start thumping people out.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't quit you. You little stupid.
When did you? I could do it. I had me a little Facebook. I thought, this will be great. Never got on it. The first day I was on it, that was it. Only time I was on it was when I played that little farm game. I don't know.
I remember that.
Man,
I remember that too.
my passions are dead and gone now. It's been too many years. But before, all you can tell me I wasn't no farmer. I had all my chickens hooked up, my pigs in the corner. Man, you can't tell me nothing. I was Farmer Bill.
Farmer.
I know.
Now,
Oh man.
so we talking about all this, friend, this friend, that friend. What does friendship mean to y'all? Like, what makes you? What gives you the option for me to call you a friend? What levels you gotta pass?
There's somebody got your back, man.
Yeah.
Somebody got your back.
Let me know when I'm wrong, but
Yeah.
let me know privately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't put stuff on blast.
Yeah.
I'm a good friend because I let you know I'm a friend. Nah, that's dumb. Don't say that.
Yeah.
Don't say it differently. I mean, just to make sure that you ain't getting out the wrong information. Because if you do, that's on both of us. They know, but they don't know you.
Yeah.
But I don't try to do it in rude because you gotta do it with respect. That's how you deliver the message. Be like, oh my boy, fix that up a little bit, make it look good.
And they ain't gonna try to get you in no trouble.
Yeah.
And I know it's like I said, the other thing, it was a dude who I was cool with. He used to sell drugs. And, I always tell people that story. This dude who was selling drugs could have been like, yo, because how friends are. He like, yo, I'm gonna go ahead and do this for you. But he didn't. He was like, yo, this not you. And that's the biggest peer pressure. I'm not saying that's the biggest peer pressure. That's the biggest thing that I took away was that peer pressure that he gave me was something like, nah, this ain't you, you know, and you know, rest in peace. You know, he's not here no more.
Oh.
But he did. It wasn't because of drugs or nothing like that. You know, he got himself together. But he did. He was out there.
But just the
selling
respect,
drugs.
man.
Yeah, just to
Respect
tell
to
me,
say, you know
nah,
what,
this
man,
ain't
Just
you.
say, don't do this with me.
Yeah.
Don't come out here.
Yeah. I was like, man, I always.
I went and
cherished
asked my drug dealer friend to help me. Like I was trying to sling a brick. Like,
I was
for
trying to
real.
get some shoes.
We didn't
I
have
was trying to
no-
get some
Yes.
J's, like Big Jump.
And it wasn't like I was like just trying to get money and get girls. No, my family, we had no meat, no nothing in the fridge. I was like, man,
That's
teach me how
perfect
to
time to
slang.
sell drugs.
Yes, for real.
Nah,
This
it's not
is
perfect
it.
time. It's not perfect time.
I mean, no, yeah, right, no. But for real though, like
I know.
if you gotta protect your family, you
I
want
know.
one that can.
Like it's crack time.
I
For
know.
real.
Biggie
Like-
said that. Shoot.
Like, teach me how to cook it up, man. He was like, nah, this ain't you. You don't need this life. I was so mad at him. I deleted him. I blocked him right there. Don't save my life. Let me ruin
I
it.
know. And when I was telling y'all about that, I ended up trying to go sell drugs on the west side, and that still didn't fall through. I'm like, man, this ain't for me. I probably got robbed anyway, so hey, save me from being
Kevin is a
robbed.
drug
Give me your
dealer.
stuff, little.
Kevin drug dealer is hilarious. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can't imagine that.
I got robbed so many times. I just got
Come
this
on,
stuff.
don't do this to me.
I know,
nigga.
not again. Come on, not again. You just robbed me last week.
Come on, man.
Would anybody like some drugs?
For the community.
we fundraising for the community. We're selling crack.
I know.
That's what they need to do for real. But I mean, well, I'm not gonna say. You know what? Don't listen to me. This is the craziest thing to me. I'm just saying, if you're gonna sell drugs, do it for your community. That's all I'm saying. All right. We gonna-
Build it up.
Yeah, exactly. Build up some friendship.
Give back.
Well,
I know.
yeah. Take that drug money and build a playground.
For real, couple of them. Couple of buildings.
Fix them basketball courts up.
Yeah.
Y'all want to go ball down at crack court?
Crack court. Oh, Devontae, you know he sold enough to get us one. Come on,
I
let's
know,
go.
yeah.
Well, this has been Chicken and Rice of Anderson, South Carolina. We hope you enjoyed our friendship. Remember, International Friendship Day. Go hug your friend. Go hug your acquaintance. Or not. Just say what's up. Say how you doing.
Friends.
Check it on. Hey.
How many of us have them? Still have them.
Yes,
Once
sir.
we
Can depend on.
Let's be friends.
We'll see y'all later, my electrolytes.